Answer me this question, my friend. Are you friends to the people you spend your time with? Or are you actually friends with that activity that brings you two together? Perhaps you two are connected to this one magnet that is pulling you two together. But when you take that thing away, when you get rid of the activity that brings you two together, are you still friends? Or are you around that person purely because you like doing one activity together? And when that activity is not there, it's like you can barely relate to them. This is something that I used to struggle with for a very long time, right? I used to believe that people are my friends just because I do one thing with them, right? And we have nothing else in common. And that's how I used to filter out people, right? Now, one thing that I want you to realize in today's video is that one piece of diamond is always better than 10 pieces of coal. I'm explaining this in Minecraft terms so you can actually understand, right? You're better off having just a few friends, right? Few the closest friends that actually value your values. Wait, that actually sounded funny. That actually appreciate your values and like who you are as a person. You know, when shit goes down and you need somebody for support you, those are the people you're gonna go to. Instead of having those people that you, let's be real, you don't even like being around them. It's just that you have this one activity that you like doing together. And because you have nobody else to hang around with, you're stuck with these guys. Now, it's gonna take you quite a bit to find a diamond, right? Just like in Minecraft. But in the long term, it's completely worth it, right? Because these people, like, are they gonna make your life better in any way? Think of it this way. We're the average of 5 people you spend the most time with. This is stuff that you already know, right? But what's gonna happen to you, this ambitious person with genuine goals who actually takes the time out of his day to watch a video like this? What's gonna happen to a guy like you when he starts hanging around with people who have all of these bad habits, right? Who don't support this kind of lifestyle at all? What's gonna happen? Self-explanatory enough. Whilst you might not immediately become a degen, right? Like, let's be realistic here. But you're gonna be more likely to pick up on some of their traits more often. And once that happens, you won't even be aware of it once these traits actually become part of your identity. So keep this in mind, my friend. Be wary of what kind of people you hang around. Because this is the best part. You can be lonely around these people, even though you have friends around you. See, being alone and being lonely are two completely different entities, completely different phenomenons, right? I've had this happen to me so many times where I was hanging around those friends, right? Just because I met them on the basketball court. And even though like all of them were having fun, they were doing their own thing, like I just felt like I wasn't there. It's so weird, right? Because physically I was with them, but my mind was off to something completely different. In my mind, I was literally living in a whole nother scenario instead of being focused on what's in front of me. Because when you're truly having fun, and this is just my belief, right? But based on my observations, I'm pretty sure this is just downright correct. When you're having fun, your mind is in a perfect flow state. Like you don't get those conscious thoughts in the back of your brain. This voice that you hear talking to you when you're having a thought, it's not there. Because you're too focused on what's happening in front of you. You don't have the time to overthink in your mind. That is when you are truly present in the moment, and that's when you feel the most engaged. That's when you feel the most fun throughout doing something, right? And when you hang around those people, even though you're not alone, you can still feel lonely. And this is what I want you to be aware of, my friend, you know? One piece of diamond, always better than 10 pieces of coal, you know? When I have those intelligent conversations with my friends, it just hits different. When we go to a KFC, we all sit down and we start having like those fucking debates on the weirdest topics in the world, right? Such a fun feeling. You wouldn't get that around people with brain rot, with like degenerate habits. It's simple as that, you know? It didn't, how do I say this? It took me quite a while to filter out the people from my life and actually find those that relate to me. But whilst that wasn't really a short process, it was totally fucking worth it. Honestly. This is the one thing that I'm grateful for every single day. The fact that I was able to find people that actually understand me. People who I can actually be myself in a way, right? In which I can talk about the things that I want to talk about. Share the beliefs that I have without getting judged for it. Without like being made fun of or whatever, right? This is that point in time in which I can be myself. And because I have people who back me up, I don't even care what others have to say. Like, I could talk about whatever, and if you disagree, the door's this way. Well, theoretically, it's that way because that's where the door is in my room. But you get the point, right? This is about as much as I have to say in that topic, right? If you want to talk to me directly, whilst hanging around people that actually understand your values. Because if you watched all the way here, we're very similar. Let's just not sugarcoat it anymore. We are very similar if you made it all the way here. So if you're looking for a community that actually relates to you, my Discord server is the place for that. The right place for you to network with people that genuinely share the same thoughts as you do. It's about as much as I have to say on that topic. I'm not going to waste your time. If you want to watch some more, click all of these videos. You can click the subscribe button as well. You don't even know just how much that would actually mean to me. So I really appreciate it. And hopefully, I'll see you in the next video. So keep working, brother, and take care.